Quitting Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans. I get today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Sakamoto Days chapter 262. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little puppet kitty, who's somewhere around here, hopefully being good kitties, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that, so we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break, and the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked spring anime season in full swing in which we're covering, Akane Banashi, Yomi no Tsugai, Marimashita Urumikun, Digimon Beat Break, let's see, Witch Hat Atelier, Black Cat in the Witch's Classroom, and Marriage Toxin. There's even more on the way, including Sakamoto Days. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So something that I really like that Suzuki is doing with Tanabata is weaponizing the, his ability of perfect pitch, and I really would like to see him use it to like its full potential, like seeing how, like, if the pitch goes in terms of being out of tune, like if the sound is sharp, will it increase you know, the attack's power, but it would just in terms of its accuracy, it will increase its inaccuracy. And same with if the sound was flat. But anyways, let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us today. Second here. And this chapter is titled Sunset Rock. Shin versus Tanabata. Where is the fight to the death headed? He's crumbling. I'll finish him off just like this. Let's see. New song. Here we go. A real rock star dies at the age of 27, which he's talking about the curse, because it's like Jimi Hendrix and Kurt Cobain, and I think Janis Joplin as well. I want to say, I think Amy Winehouse is included in that. I could be wrong, but anyways, dude, this is so sick. I'm 26 this year. It's let's see. Now is not the time to die yet. So now we're at a concert venue. All right. Sorry, but Japan's public safety is a mess right now because of the JAA and all of that. Let's all get together with, let's all get through this together with the power of music. Yeah. Tanabata and Shin are literally crashing into your plans of doing so. Ooh. What the hell? Hey! Woo! Dude, Shin took a bro's guitar and just like smashed it into Tanabata's! Ooh. Man! That really sucks! Like, before all this happened, what I would have loved to seen Tanabata at least do, because again, he has perfect pitch. So you know what that means. For those of you that don't, what it means is basically he can literally discern what and like the note of any sound that is made, whether it is an like a street light, like when the like a crosswalk sign, you know, like when it the beeping from that, or like the sound of a car horn, and it could name the note of that, and if it's determined like the if it's like flat or sharp, aka whether it's in tune or not, and he could replicate it on like almost any instrument. Well, probably on every instrument, but what I would have loved to seen here. And I gotta make a South Park reference, okay? You know how in South Park, like, I can't remember what season it was. It was one of the early seasons, with the brown noise. Remember, they figured out what note causes humans to, like, shit their pants? Well, wouldn't it have been awesome to see Tanabata utilize his perfect pitch ability to control people, kind of like with what we saw with Maimo in Gachiakuta. I don't know why Suzuki just didn't do that. That would have been sick. But I don't think we'll get that now, obviously. But like, hell, he probably could have done that. He could have just taken, because as I said, perfect pitch. You could do it with any instrument if you have perfect pitch. He could. I know this guitar is specially made. It's a custom, but oh god. But still, I mean, freaking Cartman was able to make the entire world shit their pants. Because there was an amp and all that. He could probably use a guitar, get it, and have the amp like cranked up, and just play the correct note to do it. I'm just saying. Wait, okay, here we go. What a flashy performance. But I have no idea what's going on. This is bad. Taku, the crowd is losing their energy. We worked so hard to stand on this stage. I'm not letting it end with a mishap like this. All right, let's go, everyone. Ooh. Ooh. Noise. Let's see. Let me make sure this is right. It's a strange feeling. It's a strange feeling. I've been in a slump for so long, but fighting and new phrases just keep welling up within me. I see. So basically he's able to, because he's had like writer's block and stuff like that. It's like just overwhelming him that now the writer's block is lifting. He's getting inspiration from his fight with Shin. I'm telling you, Tanabata is just a freaking self-insert for Suzuki. But hold on a second. If Shin is helping, if this stuff with Shin is helping Suzuki overcome this writer's block, then why not like do more with the perfect pitch ability for Tanabata? Like, come on. Let's see. This is the zone. So friggin' cool! This is dangerous. Let's stop the live show. No, keep filming. This live show is going to become a legend. Bring the crane even closer to the absolute limit. Roger that. Hey, what are you doing? I didn't say anything about... Oh, who told him to do that? It won't stop, it won't stop ringing. Oh, dude, the crane hit him. Shin probably got that. Probably did that. You can't kill rock and roll. I could try. Tanabata looks freaking awesome, though. Woo! Dude, this is so... Dude! Suzuki, we could have had some Mimo shit here! Why are we not getting Mimo type of shit here? Where Tanabata, again, uses the exact note, because, again, if you have perfect pitch, probably can, you're more than likely to be able to sing if you have perfect pitch. Which, I know this because my first boyfriend, I've mentioned this before, he has perfect pitch. He's able to sing. Ironically, he is in a rock band too. You should be able to do it! He probably knows the exact note to do it! It's just not fair, man! My head, I'm dying. Yo, what's wrong? Is that all you got? Woo! Dude, why couldn't we have a battle of the mind readers? Or not battle of mind readers, I'm sorry. Battle of the, mind control. That's not fair! Well, we might have someone got it just here, but like, or just like maybe like one round of it here, but man. Oh, Agachi Akuda, we somewhat had it between, yeah, we did have it with Countess and Rudo versus Mimo. That's when it really got there. Dude, why didn't we get this here? This would have been such a cool take on that with using music and, sound waves in this case versus an actual clairvoyant. That would have been so sick. I don't know why you didn't do more of that. Impossible. My sound has been completely erased. Like, the end game here, I'm going to say this. The end game here, I am not mad. The journey to get here, I'm really annoyed about. And I'll get to it why. It's mysterious. That guy's voice resonates directly in my heart. Maximum output! Ooh! Is it over already? What a waste. Damn straight, what a waste! The encore is still... Everyone, thank you for today. I hope that this is not it! This better not be it! Otherwise I'm going to be really annoyed. Because if this is the end of this fight, I'm going to be extremely, extremely annoyed. As I said, in terms of, like, the end result, like the final attack and shit like that, I'm not mad at that. Like, that's kind of like what I would be, I'd be totally fine with that. The final attack and everything, like, that's perfect. I'm not mad at it. The journey to get here, it's rushed. It feels like there's so much missing here. I really am annoyed. Suzuki really, as it said here, what a waste. Yeah, this is wasted potential. Like, as I said earlier, I would have loved to seen Suzuki utilize that perfect pitch, that Tanabata's perfect pitch. Like, there is so much that could have been done. Like, for example, as I said with the brown noise, there is a frequency. That's the word I was looking for. There is a specific frequency, a specific sound, specific note that that has to trigger the human brain. That can trigger the human brain to be controlled, or not to be controlled. I'm sorry. To uncontrollably. There we go. Do specific actions. Like, come on. That would have been so, wouldn't that have been really cool to see that? And then, as I said, this end result here where Shin is able to, like, ultimately defeat Tanabata. That would have been awesome. And this would be what it would have been. It would have been words, it would have been words in the case of Shin versus sound in the case of Tanabata. That would have been so cool! It would be a battle of brains. Literally, it would be a battle of brains. And Gachi Yakuda, what it was using words as a sword and words as a shield. It was straight up a mind game. Or a mind fight, you know what I mean. But God, Suzuki, this was wasted potential. This was a complete fucking waste of potential. I'm so freaking mad. So mad. Again, it's like what we saw with the Yotsumura Mani content. It's just, like, I feel like with that one though, unlike here where it's like, unless this fight isn't over and we're gonna actually get what I want, with Yotsumura and Amane situation, all Suzuki had to do with that is just go into a flashback showing the events leading up to Amane and Yotsumura meeting up to save Shishiba and Osaragi. That's all Suzuki had to do, and that shit would have been fine. Here, it's like, this fight again, unless Tanabata gets the fuck up and really goes for it, this fight is just gonna feel so incomplete. I really hope this is like the Heisuke fight. Please, for the love of God, be like the Heisuke fight. Please. Because remember, with Heisuke, it felt like for a second that Heisuke won the fight, and that the Heisuke fight was just going to be rushed to fuck. And then, dude got up and won. Or, dude got up and was whooping Heisuke's ass for a minute. I really hope that's going to be the case here. I really do. I hope Tanabata gets up. I mean, we did see Tanabata whoop Shin's ass a little bit in the previous chapter. We did. But at the same time, it's like, I really want to... if that perfect pitch ability was utilized a lot more last chapter, I maybe would feel a little bit differently. But, this really needed maybe like, I feel like this needed maybe like 2 more chapters at least. Like this, like, here's what I would say. This chapter would have been like, if, for those of you that have not read Gachi Yakuda, I'm gonna spoil it for a second. How Gachi Yakuda did it was, how it specifically ended, this chapter specifically ended, was Maimo revealed that he was controlling everyone via his voice, via the collars, and just when it looked like Rudo was about to start beating his ass. And then it was like a wave, or not just Rudo, it was the cleaners too, and it was then it was like the whole auditorium was under his control, and then it became like a tidal wave of slaves, of mind slaves. That's kind of what I would have loved to seen here, and then get into the next phase of this fight. I think that would have worked so much better here. But now I gotta wonder what is, especially with what we saw Tanabata say, like, I think it was the last chapter, or a couple I think it was the last chapter. No, a couple chapters ago. When he said a couple chapters ago, I just gotta wonder if Suzuki just wants to finish this and just be done with it. I think Suzuki, like, I really want to know what the hell is going on over in the editorial department. I really do. There's something is definitely happening over there. Because ever since Saito took over, there's been this weird shift. We had like Jujutsu Kaisen suddenly ending, and it ended on a really weird note. Then we had the whole thing with Boku no Hero Academia ending weirdly, the epilogue ending weirdly. It's just some weird, and then it's just some weird shit going on. It's really weird shit going on. And now with this with Sakamoto Days, just, I don't know. Something, and now we got this with Sakamoto Days, and now we have the shit with and also not only that, it's like we have the unfinished art for Kagurabachi and Sakamoto Days like being published constantly, and I'm just like, I just can't help but think something's going on over there. Like, what is he doing to cause all this? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Sakamoto content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord. Friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.